Welcome to Session 2, Part 2. Now we have an understanding of how to identify the key points in a piece of text, let's move on to Section 2, where we will look at why they've been included and how they are presented. So let's remind ourselves of the two smaller parts of the practical action leaflet. Look at what the toolkit box and the photograph are trying to tell us. What can you see in each of these images? Think about the purpose of each one and what it's trying to show us. So what are these images trying to tell us? Copy out the table below and complete it. It will help you understand what these features are telling us and why. Try to add at least one extra point to each box. Remember to pause the video while you do this. Then move on to the next slide to look at the images closely to help you complete it. When you're ready, move on. Now, let's go back to the table that you completed in Section 1 in the video Part 1. Use the keywords and phrases from the table to write 3 or 4 full sentences. Pause the video while you do this. It should look something like this. Darfur in Sudan is very dry and without water. Crops and people die. But curved terraces can be built which hold water to grow crops all year round. If you give £25, you can provide a farmer with the tools to build curved terraces. Then try to reduce those sentences into one sentence that sums them up. If you send £25, you could help prevent people in Sudan from dying of starvation. By extracting keywords and phrases and putting them into sentences yourself, you have summarised what the text is about. As well as identifying the main points and ideas in a text, you will also need to be able to explain how these main points and ideas are presented. Write down the following descriptions, then look at the leaflet and add one of your own. Pause the video while you do this. The order of the writing is about the problems in Sudan. What else is the leaflet telling you? The leaflet is structured to include the toolkit box. What else can you see? The leaflet is put together using colour. Perhaps the green represents the crops that your money could help to grow. What do you think the red could represent? The writing part is shaped like a crescent. Why do you think that is? So the key term for this section, presented, means how the main points are arranged, organised, structured, put together and shaped. Pause the video while you complete this. Pause the video to complete the activity. So let's recap this section. Do you now understand what the term presented means? Write down a definition for yourself. Do you now know how to explain how main points are presented? Write down an explanation for yourself. Pause the video while you do this. Remember, if you still have questions or need help, please ask me in class or email me.